Bienvenidos a Two Balls and a Mic Mundial Edition. We're going to go ahead and do a couple of quick hits within the week, talking about some of the games that happened before our next episode. So, without further ado, there was some games that happened.
The Tuesday games.
This last
November 22nd,
days.
we had 4 games. We had the 2 a.m. game, Tony. Argentina versus Saudi Arabia. Now, obviously, by now, we all know the results. And the upset.
Do we?
Saudi Arabia.
I can't believe the one person who's waiting for the Two Balls and a Mic episode where we talk about it to find out what happened in the World Cup.
Wait, what?
Like somebody listening, like, I wonder what the score is for the Argentina-Saudi Arabia game. Oh, I can't get it spoiled. I'm waiting for Two Balls and a Mic to talk about it.
It has to be one person like that. What do you think about this one, dude? It's obviously shocked everyone. We've talked about Saudi Arabia before, though. We said, you know what? 6 friendlies before the World Cup starts. That's nothing that anyone else has done. And their coach is a fucking badass.
Yeah, so the coach has won the AFCON Nations League within the last 10 years. What's that away?
But today,
Arabia.
national holiday for Saudi Arabia.
Harvey Renard.
Like, wait. National holiday for beating Argentina. Like, well deserved. Like, Argentina had 64% possession compared to 24 Saudi Arabia. Está ahí mamado ese güey.
You know what they said? Like, he looks like a divorced dad in a evil dad in like a Disney movie.
I can see that. Messi scored a penalty.
Yeah, Messi scored a penalty. It was a given.
But I don't know, man. It's almost as if everyone thought Saudi Arabia was going to be the easy one. I think the majority of people did. I think, including us, right? I kind of figured Saudi Arabia wasn't going to be the toughest one. You have Lewandowski in Poland, so that kind of puts a little fear factor in them. But then you see them beat Argentina, and you're like, oh, what if...
That put fear into Mexico, and that put fear into me.
And you said it on the episode.
Yeah.
If they even put up a fight, that, like, you'd be super nervous.
Yeah, not only did they put up a fight, they
won the game.
They won the goddamn game. The comment, this is what I like seeing, is just commentary from around the world.
Yeah.
With the goal. Oh my gosh. Golazo. And to do the flip celebration on command. Is this a bigger upset than when Mexico beat
Yes.
Germany?
Yes, absolutely.
Why?
Because
Argentina isn't world champion.
Yeah, no, but Mexico is just a much higher talent on paper and FIFA ranking wise than Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is out of the top 50 FIFA rankings wise.
How do they make it? They're letting anybody in. The next World Cup, they're letting anybody in.
Oh yeah,
that's what I was thinking. There's a lot of games. Right? Yeah, there's a lot of games already right now. Like, I've watched the majority of the games.
It's the
I don't
same
think
as
I've ever
always.
watched this many games.
But other than that, dude, Argentina just man, what did Kun Agüero say to
So, did you actually see this?
No, I did not.
So, Kun Agüero warned Argentina about Saudi Arabia on his stream after the Asian qualifiers.
Presión alta. Ojo, presión alta. Miren alta. Miren. Miren el defensa donde fue a presionar, presión alta, ojo. Ojo, Scaloni, te estoy dando todos los detalles, así que después, nada, no tenés que decir nada. Mostrar el video mío de los pibes y ya está. Mirá, bien, importante que jueguen en línea. No, por nada fue. Pero miren el central cómo presionó hasta acá, boludo. Mirá, muy jugado, Muy jugado esta línea.
Just breaking down like exactly what Saudi Arabia does right and did right leading up to it.
Ojo el 10, muchachos, anotemos el 10 a Wasabi Bien el 10, la hizo bien el 10. El 10 juega bien. El 10, acordate, el 10. Patada al 10.
Tackle number 10. End his career. I love it. But they didn't listen to him. They did not listen to Kun Agüero. So, obviously the biggest upset of the tournament so far, even after what happened today.
He's the one that scored the winner, dude. Like, he warned them. Al-Dawasari, and he fucking scored the winner. Kun Agüero should be a coach.
Yeah. I for a second, like leading up to the World Cup. I'm like, why didn't they call up Agüero? I was like, that's
yeah,
right.
yikes.
That's right.
So Saudi Arabia with the upset against Argentina. Then you had the 5 a.m. game, and it was Denmark against Tunisia. And you had Denmark in very high, like,
Not me.
praise. Yeah, you did.
No.
On the last episode, you did.
I've been saying that they're all right, and everybody keeps talking about how, like, they did so well in the Euros, and I'm just like, eh.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's not the same as the team from the Euros.
It's not.
So, yeah, snooze fest, 0-0. There's been 3 0-0 games, including ours, which we'll talk about. But last World Cup, there was only 1 0-0 game in the whole tournament. There's been 3 already.
Good defense.
Good defense, exactly.
Good defense.
Speaking of good defenses, Mexico. And we're going to get a little bit more into this one, obviously, because we're Mexican supporters. Let's look at the starting lineup.
So, obviously, Ochoa, from what I hear, he did okay in this game.
Yes, we're gonna break
from
that
what
down
I
for sure.
heard. You have Jorge Sanchez, Montes, Moreno, Gallardo, who the only person, if you look back at that save from Ochoa, who turns around and says, like, hey, the ball is still live, and didn't celebrate with Ochoa immediately.
We'll look back at that right now, but
You don't believe me?
no,
You don't believe me?
no, I don't like Gallardo, but then you have Edson Alvarez,
Crack. Like,
Yeah.
that's the midfield. He is the midfield.
HH,
HH
and then you have
is-
Chavez.
I've been saying HH needs to, like, get out of this team. Like, I'm not a fan of
Yeah.
HH.
We'll give our we'll give rankings out of 10 of the players.
Okay.
Yeah, Chavez, Chucky, Henry Martin, Alexis Vega. Out of 10, Guillermo Ochoa with this performance. Obviously, he had the big penalty save.
He had a 10.
He got a 10.
Yeah, like, that was the
Clean
only
sheet.
chance.
And one player of the match. And, dude, what a penalty save. Like, la emoción, the emotion that you...
So I
Everyone
decided to watch this alone.
Yeah,
My little cubby. And,
it's always the best.
like, the game was happening, and I was laying down for the most part, just analyzing the game. Like, okay, Mexico's playing really good. They needed to make a chance here in the first half. Okay, these guys are tall, strong, but they don't have anything moving forward. Like, they just try to kick it to Lewandowski and figure it out. Lewandowski was going down. He was, asking for fouls left and right. He wasn't getting them. But leading up to it, like, I had the tweet ready, because how ironic that VAR gives a penalty against Mexico when VAR should have saved it had it been in place in 2014. How funny how those things work. And so as soon as it happened, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, you
like,
texted me, you said, I hate VAR.
it's the worst. Like, this is not okay. Like, you can't. VAR has been used so much in the World Cup. It is what it is now. People are gonna have to learn how to play with VAR now. But I still don't like it.
It's a soft call, too.
Soft call.
Lewandowski's pushing off to
Soft
Moreno.
call. Son los dos. It's both of them. Both of them are extending their
Like-
arms. Both of them are. It upset me.
Yeah, but anyways,
very much.
Ochoa at 10. Let's go with Sanchez out of 10. What do you give him?
Jorge Sanchez, I'll give him a 7.1. Give him a 7.
That's fair. Yeah,
That's
he
7.
made some mistakes.
Some
He
mistakes in the
made some
beginning.
passing.
He made up for it. His speed is just.
I
it's
give him like a
good.
7.3, 7.4, around there.
Montes?
I give him an 8.5. I think he had a hell of a game. 8.5.
Yeah, Montes.
Between him and Moreno was phenomenal too. Besides the penalty, which I don't think, I give Moreno an 8.5, maybe a 9. He had a great performance. They kept Lewandowski in their pocket.
Yeah, but there wasn't a lot of build-up play to kind of look out for. It was like a one-trick pony type of thing. Yeah, you stopped.
They did their job though.
You stopped Lewandowski, but like again, like this is exactly what happens when you have one guy in your team that's like the guy and nobody else. Like, yeah, he plays for Barcelona. Yeah, he plays for Bayern. Yeah, he plays but
Like Gareth
he
Bale with
needs
Wales.
he needs that support system.
Gallardo.
I'm okay with that. Gallardo played really well.
I give him a 7, 6.9 maybe.
So about the same thing that you said about Sanchez, but you were praising Sanchez.
He's
Even though he
younger.
had some
He's younger.
mistakes.
He's less experienced. He's gonna make mistakes. Like Gallardo just didn't do anything offensively. He didn't help up top at all.
But he was part of the back line that held Lewandowski.
I think he was all right. I still don't buy it. I think we need Arteaga next game to help defend better against
Edson.
Messi or Di Maria. Edson gets a 8.7 because he did cost that ball that went with Lewandowski and cost the penalty. It was his mistake there. I give him an 8.6, 8.7.
That's fair. Herrera.
A lot of people like his performance. I still think he's slow.
6'5".
I give him a 6.3.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to see him in the starting lineup.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I
fine.
really don't.
You lose that verticality, though.
Sure. Luis Chavez.
Chaparros.
He was our best player.
Yeah, he was the best player on the field.
I give him a 9.4, 9.3. I wish some of those shots would have been able to not get deflected or stopped by defenders. He has a nasty left foot.
So is this just you saying like 9 point something out of like him being the highest? I don't get your scale because like
Yeah, nobody's going higher than him.
yeah, but 9.4 is okay. So what is he a 10 if he scored?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So
He scores the winner. He's a 10.
so if okay,
I mean, what do you rate it?
there's no such thing as a 10.
You gave Ochoa a 10.
Well, that didn't happen. So it's legendary. Like
Okay.
it's yeah.
Then a 9.
Okay, fair.
Okay, he was the best one for sure. Chucky, I give him a 7.5.
Yeah,
He had that one good cross to Vega, but we wish Vega would have finished in the first half.
yeah.
But Chucky, I don't know. What do you think about his performance?
There was a lot of expected of him. There was a lot of times where, yeah, he got touched up here and there, but there wasn't that just lethal maneuver that he usually gets. There was a couple times where the ball needed to get to Chucky, and he was open, so that's no fault of his own. But he needs to carry the team a little bit more. Like he's the guy. He's the guy.
Supposed to be, but then you have Vega.
Too many shots. Too many. That's his thing. That's his thing that he does. I get it,
I
but
give
like
him a 7.5.
there were times where he needed to make the right choice where he didn't.
Between 7.5. I don't think he had the best game, honestly. But
yeah, no.
I think it's the nerves. I think he shines on Saturday.
I hope so.
I really hope so.
I hope so.
Henry Martin,
Played better than I thought.
I give him a 7.5.
That pass from Edson, they got that
Yes.
was just a great save by Chesney. Like that
Yeah, like it's obviously it was a very late reaction, and it's
Yeah.
hard to react
Yeah.
like that. Had he had maybe a little more time, this offense shot like maybe
Just
he
a
would have
little bit
angled it a
more.
little more.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great save.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, he better than Jimenez looked coming on as a sub. And then you have this
Tronco
guys.
Jimenez.
These
Tronco.
guys.
I mean, Blyszakowski's, the Lewandowski's, Bushinovski's,
Eshkis.
Eshkinovski's, Oshkosh Bigoski.
What do you want to show me here?
I don't know. Fuck.
But yeah, 0-0. Obviously, honestly, with Saudi Arabia beating Argentina, this was the next worst result that Mexico could have gotten.
Yeah.
Obviously, the worst losing, but a tie. They had to. We played the worst team in the group. This was the must win.
But
So,
I mean, honestly, like if we really think about it, like this is the game that most people.
are we gonna beat Saudi Arabia?
Yeah. Mexico beat Saudi Arabia.
Let's see when we
They
do another one of those
tie.
clips and
They
how we
tie
see against Argentina.
Argentina. They tie
So
against
we're tying
Argentina.
Argentina. All right.
Yeah.
The last game on Tuesday, Tony, France against Australia.
France absolutely destroyed. The Socceroos started with a
First goal.
good goal off a knee injury for Lucas
Torn
Hernandez.
ACL out.
Dunskies. Crazy how that happens.
Ah, man, France is just stacked with injuries, but they still have a stacked team regardless.
Oh yeah, like that offense, they're gonna be fine. Like,
Honestly, it pissed me off that Rabiot scored the first goal for France.
oh, you mean French Weston?
Bro. Giroud, doblete.
The greatest striker of the generation. Like
This guy is underrated.
World Cup winner.
He's about to be France's top goal scorer.
He just tied on Reed, right?
I think so. I think he just needs one more, maybe two more.
That's
like he's close to
wild.
breaking it. And then you have Mbappe.
23 shots. Oh my god.
Poor Australia, man. France looked pretty good though. I mean,
The Blues.
You said this would be the downfall for France.
It was a downfall for
strong.
about like 15 minutes, right? It was they were nosediving, injuries
And then they
everywhere.
remembered, oh, we're France.
Yeah.
Wait, let's just score. But yeah, France, up
Tunisia,
4-1.
Denmark. They were talked about. They
Yeah.
tied. So that group is the way that it is. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, you got France on top. Denmark and Tunisia, obviously, with the 1 point. Australia at the last spot. Same as Mexico, pretty much, in that tied in second and third. Saudi Arabia leading the group right now.
As everybody predicted.
I hate that they have Poland before Mexico. Fuck.
Yeah. Honestly, Mexico's schedule would have been, not Saudi Arabia, Poland, Argentina, but I don't know.
Yeah, and then we had the games today, Tony.
So Germany and Costa Rica. Germany is the bottom of the groups just because they were the ones that got destroyed. Not destroyed per se, Japan. Los Oliver Atoms. Los Kamikaze Samurais, right? That's the nickname.
Los qué?
Los Kamikaze Samurais.
The-
Los Samurais Kamikaze.
I don't know.
No, they're the samurais. Surprise. 2-1 against Germany. Germany, who was playing
upset.
very,
Back-to-back days.
very dominant. They were playing a dominant match. Gundogan scoring the first penalty. Interesting that Argentina also scored a penalty early in the match, and they ended up losing 2-1 in a giant upset. So if you score a penalty in the first half, then
Funny,
bad
not
news.
funny, haha. Funny, weird. The best thing about Japan is how they left their locker room. Did you see that?
Impeccable.
And then fans stayed to pick up the trash.
No,
all
they're
over.
the best fans.
I hope they win the World Cup.
Just based on that, yeah.
I hope they win the World
They will
Cup.
clean up the confetti.
Yes,
Con
no.
palillos.
But yeah, what an upset. Obviously, Germany, second World Cup in a row. They lose to an Asian team. They lost to South Korea 2-0 in the group stage. And then they lost their opener against Mexico as well.
Is this a bigger upset than Mexico beating Germany?
No, because then Germany was coming back from that being world champions, right?
Okay.
You had the 2 a.m. game, Morocco, Croatia.
0-0, snooze fest.
Oh, man.
Nope.
Yeah, Croatia's not the same.
Yeah, this is not the same Croatia that we saw. The ages is catching up. But again, Morocco's a weird team. They have good players. Where honestly, we're seeing that teams who play together
They
and
can
play well,
compete.
they
They're
can
competing.
compete. Anybody
That's what it
can
takes.
compete. Somebody who can't compete is Brandon, buddy Brandon,
I'm
Costa
so
Rica.
sorry, Brandon. We have a friend, Brandon.
Wild.
Everyone knows him.
Costa-
Tico, pura vida. Pura verga les metieron en este juego, güey. Porque 7 pepinos, güey. No manches.
Poor,
Oh,
the
man.
height of goalkeeping is Ochoa stopping that penalty against Lewandowski. The bottom
Of the tournament, the
of
worst thing.
the worst feeling is Keylor Navas getting scored 7. That's wild. That's
Even
sad.
the players felt bad for him.
That's sad. That's terrible.
Gabi becoming the youngest World Cup goal scorer for
18-year-old.
Spain.
Yep. Yeah, he won player of the match, so that was pretty dope for him. Um,
Ferran Torres celebrating, dedicating. Picture this. You celebrate, you score a goal, and you dedicate to your girlfriend, and your father-in-law is your coach celebrating that goal.
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Ferran
That guy's
Torres is
winning in life.
He's fucking winning, dog.
Belgium, Canada, waffles v maple syrup.
This was such a freaking sad game for Canada.
Yeah.
I'm
Missed
sorry,
the penalty. They
Alfonso
missed the
Davis
penalty.
missing a penalty. That's crazy.
That's painful. You okay, boy?
No, yeah, I'm good. I think I'm getting a call. Who's calling me?
Oh, wow. Okay.
My bad.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Como chingan.
Answer it.
Oh, that's my sister.
Answer it.
Como chingan.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much
Davis, the penalty man.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we have. Batshuayi,
Did you
Michy
see what
Batshuayi.
Did you see what the coach told the Canada team after the loss? He said, "We belong here. We can't compete here. We're gonna pretty much fuck."
We're gonna fuck.
Who do you say? Who do they play next? Croatia.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna fuck him up.
Okay.
Like,
Do it.
I hope so.
Do it.
Costa Rica just embarrassed
Embarrassing
CONCACAF for sure, though.
CONCACAF. Embarrassing day for CONCACAF altogether. Next group is coming up. We have Switzerland. Some of the teams that we haven't seen so far.
On Thanksgiving Day.
On Thanksgiving Day, Switzerland, Cameroon at 2 a.m.
So this concludes the first round, pretty much.
Yep.
Match week 1, I guess.
Uruguay, South Korea. That'll be an interesting game to watch.
There's this account that has predicted a lot of the scores exactly. Like they predicted Saudi Arabia was going to win 2-1. They predicted England was going to win 6-2. They predicted Japan was going to come back and win 2-1. And they predicted Uruguay was going to beat Korea Republic, South Korea 8-0 by 8 goals from Valverde.
What?
Yeah, like
I can't. Okay, wake up at 5 a.m. and find out.
if it does happen, Tony.
This dude needs to get like locked up.
I think it's a girl too, like that. Like
They need to get locked up. They need to get examined. Some mutants are here. Portugal, Ghana should be an interesting one.
Ronaldo being released from Manchester United officially. He's out. I think he's gonna pop off.
Yeah, he's gonna have a great World Cup because of that.
He's
on the market.
Yeah,
He's on the market. He needs to prove himself. So
exactly. Like
Brazil, Serbia is also a game.
Oh yeah, have to watch both
Those
of these games.
Brasileiros. That's fun.
Very hyped on Brazil. I think that's gonna be fun.
Interesting coming up to England, USA. If the USA beats England, they keep James Corden and Jamie Oliver, whoever wins.
By the way, notice how we're talking about Friday's games as well because we can drop something on Friday because someone's leaving. Calling you out. Hey. No. Yeah. Tony has
Don't worry about it, homie.
Don't worry about it. Don't buy it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
So that is on Friday.
Who wins? England, the US. Who wins it?
Tie.
England wins. England's gonna fucking win.
I want that to
4-1.
win. I want that to win. I want that to happen. I want the USA to be
Revenge
crushed.
from the Revolutionary War.
Yeah, exactly. Here's your T-Tax. But we also have Argentina, Mexico on Saturday.
I'm hoping we
The
drop
ghost
something
of Tevez, the ghost of Maxi Rodriguez.
Vamos a ganar.
We're gonna tie.
We're gonna win. We're gonna beat Argentina, guys. We're gonna do it. Imaginémonos cosas chingonas.
I think it's gonna happen. This is a very interesting World Cup. Blood is on the hands of the Qatari people's government.
Yeah.
In this, so please do not support slavery, guys. It's very bad. Please do support your local homeless soup kitchens and donate to your favorite charities that take care of puppies and.
Or you can donate to Tony Sanchez. Donate.
2 balls in the mic.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're going to keep doing this from here on out to the end of the World Cup. Just little hits, quick hits. Yeah, you guys are the best.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.